Happy Polarathon week! I am starting with Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw, trying to say both the first and last name at the same time. So far I'm like a couple chapters in, but good so far. Interesting. There seems to be some like a magical wood of some sort, a witch situation, and a boy who was lost and she had just found him. So I'm excited. I think the writing seems pretty cool already. I didn't read her the Wicked Deep, I don't think I've read. So if this one's good, I'll probably have to add that one to my TBR. Today is Sunday because I'm actually starting a little early so that I can put this vlog up on Saturday, because it actually runs the 3rd through the 9th, but I'm doing it the 2nd through the 8th instead. A little rebellious of me. But yeah, I'm excited for this week of cold reads. I'm hoping the weather is actually nice. It's like 37 degrees today. The sun was out yesterday, so that's always a good start. Hopefully that continues. But yeah, so that's the start of my week. I read a little bit while I was making breakfast, and then tonight is the Super Bowl, and honestly I probably will bring my book with me. I'm that person. I do love the commercials, but the game is whatever, unless it's like a super exciting game. So anywho, I'll chat with you guys later. So I just wanted to pop in and check in with you guys on Polarathon Day 2. I am no further into Wildwood. I didn't get to read it all during the Super Bowl, obviously. I was tired when I got home. So I don't even know, probably, well, I'm 26 pages in. So definitely planning on getting back to this tonight. And then I started The Bear and the Nightingale on audiobook today. It's a lot, like a lot of names and a lot of stuff, but I'm interested, and I just heard somebody else say that the beginning is maybe a little bit harder to get into. So excited. I literally think I have like 3 days left on the audiobook, so I'm going to try to get as far as I can on the audiobook, and then I'll continue with the written. But yes, that's where I'm at tonight. I'm in kind of a goofy mood. I actually got some crazy news at work today that like I was not expecting at all. Pretty much my entire job is changing. I don't really have a choice. Like literally changing. My day-to-day job is changing completely. I'm not upset with it, but I'm like to the point where I'm like, what? How? What? And I just feel like I've like been spun in circles, and I know it's gonna be for the good. I have really high hopes for it, but I'm still just like so caught off guard, and it has changed my perspective for the entire day, for the entire week, for the next month, for the next forever, I guess. So I'm excited, but like it's very different, and to not be like asked before, like, hey, do you think this is a good idea? Is this a path that you want to take in your career? It's weird. It's weird. But I'm going to be positive about it and hang on for the ride. But I'm honestly like flabbergasted. I've never felt this way in my life, like career-wise, like out of control. But I do feel like a lot of thought was put into it by our upper management, and that it will be fine. I think it will be fine. I mean, I'm kind of that person that can go with the flow and have a great attitude, so I'm gonna keep that up, but like, what? Like, seriously? I don't know. So that's how I feel today, which is just apparently impairing my speech, and also like making me struggle reading, which means that I'm a little worried that I'm going to be able to finish all these books by the end of Polarathon, but I'm really going to try. Yeah, so that's how I'm going to end the night. I'm going to go read and maybe take a bath and contemplate life. So, see you tomorrow. I am not very much further into the books, honestly. I am listening to The Bear and the Nightingale right now as I'm driving around. I did go get my hair cut because it was feeling disgusting. So I am just exhausted today, so I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done. I did not sleep well after all the changes at work and talking about that, but we're having a good opinion about life and just keep plugging along. So I'm gonna get some lunch and, sorry, shaky, going back to work and hoping to get to listen to some more Bear and the Nightingale. So talk to you later. Morning. I just wanted to check in. I actually got some decent sleep last night, but it also meant that I went to bed early because I was sleepy. But I am, let's see here. How far am I? I am not yet halfway, like a little over 100 pages, 130 maybe, I think I saw. I'm liking this one a lot. I like the writing. I'm interested to see where it's going. Like, I mean, there's a boy that's probably dead. A girl who seems like a witch who can kind of talk to the force. She goes into the force and can find things. Interesting. In the Bear and the Nightingale, I am only 80 pages in. I feel like that one's going to be hard for me to like listen to at work, so I've only been listening to it in the car. It's Wednesday. I haven't finished a single book for Polarathon. I'm a little worried about it. Honestly, I feel like it's going to be the first readathon that I've like failed. But I'm going to keep trucking along. I'm not ready to give up on Bear and Nightingale yet. And honestly, if I don't get through them all, it's okay. I do really want to read the Polar Bear Explorers Club, so either way, that one's going to be next. But I guess sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But I do have, you know, today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. So I have 4 more days. Maybe I could just truck through. So we'll see. Talk to you guys later. So I am heading to volunteer at the food bank in town. Sorry, bumpy camera. That's not good. But anyway, I am very frustrated because my Libby is not working, which I struggle with it with audiobooks, so I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but it constantly tells me that it can't connect to the internet even if I've like downloaded the audiobooks. So very, very frustrating. So I normally use my overdrive. This one I didn't start on my overdrive because Libby was working for a hot minute, and now it's not, and Libby says I'm on chapter 9, but if I go listen to chapter 9 on my overdrive, it is not matching. So anyway, I'm frustrated right now, but I will see if I can figure out where I am in the book and figure out where I am in the overdrive and go from there. It is Thursday night. Man, this week just gets crazier and crazier. Super apologize for the glasses and the ring lights. Thought about that after I took my contacts out, but alas, too late. I did get to take pictures of some super cool cookies that my aunt made. So I did take some video of me doing that. I'll pop it in. And I'll try to stick in some pictures so you guys can see the cookies because they were just so cute. So that was a good highlight. Oh, and another fun part of the day was at about 3 o'clock I got a call that my son is sick again. He has a fever again. So he had a fever last Friday and Saturday. And so he came home and he's like still his normal self, like running around and wanting to play, but has a fever. So I have to stay home tomorrow with him. So at this point I'm feeling I'm not going to work any Friday in February, which maybe isn't horrible, but just one of those like everything kind of keeps piling together this week. Yeah, just gotta keep pushing through, right? So I still haven't finished a book. This is such a crazy week and such a crazy readathon that I haven't finished anything. I am 273 pages into Winterwood. there is 320, nope, that's the acknowledgements. There's 319. So tonight's plan is to stay up until I'm done with Winterwood. I'm really enjoying it. It's really neat. I got to send some kind of, you know, twist and turny stuff, and I kind of saw it coming. Like, you knew something was there, but I didn't necessarily guess it all, so I like that aspect of it. I am 210 pages into The Bear and the Nightingale. Hopefully going to finish this one tomorrow. This one is pretty big. How many pages is in here? It is 312 pages in here. Really liking this. It's, you know, it's kind of a little more slower. Does take a while to get into, but then you just get really sucked in and you just start wanting to know more and more and more. So definitely can see why so many people, including Jade herself, really love this book and this series. So definitely excited to see how this ends and then continue with this series. I don't think I'll continue with it straight away because I do have so many that I want to read, but definitely something I want to continue. And then after I finish Bear and the Nightingale, I definitely want to get through the Polar Bear Explorers Club. I feel like I could possibly get through this one completely tomorrow. Oh, look at that cool art I just stopped on. That's pretty neat. So you know, it's a middle grade. It is a bit longer, but let's see. 298, but I still think maybe I could get through this one tomorrow. So I'm going to read tomorrow, Saturday, see if I can at least get through this one. I jumped around on the path too, so I didn't even make like the right progression because I was kind of just reading. Like, I had this one as an audiobook, so I jumped to this one, but I think this one's near this one at the top. So maybe I could see if I could somehow figure out how to make the path by doubling up. But that is it, really. I'm going to go read and try to finish Winterwood tonight. Feel like I've accomplished something this week because I don't feel like I've accomplished anything. I mean, I know I've done lots of fun stuff, but bleh. So I'm definitely ready for this week to be over and have a weekend to reset. The hope is that Cullen and I can go to the ice castle. It's about a 45-minute drive. I'd like to do that on Saturday if the weather is willing and if he is now feeling better. It did snow a bit today, but nothing major. Maybe an inch or so. Oh, geez, feels like -11. So apparently some good cold weather came in. So the high on Saturday is 17, but I don't know. The day starts out at 7 a.m. with a high of -3. So we'll have to see how that all plays out. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I will check in with you guys tomorrow, hopefully with some actual reviews. Hey, just checking in. Today is Friday. I am at home with Cullen, and it's maybe not a horrible thing because it's -10 normal temperature with -30 wind chill. So it's cold out there. And it's just always so frustrating because it's like the sun is shining, but it's freezing. So it's like we can't have one or the other. If it's 30, then the sun's not out. Like, ugh, frustrating. But I am loving Polar Bear Explorers Club. I want this to be part, well, so far, I guess. I'm like, let's see. I'm 75 pages in. And I would love for this to be part of curriculum because there's such good, like, wisdom in here. Like, one time he told her, like, just be kind, because what harm is it in being kind? Like, let's see. It doesn't do to go judging others too hastily. And sometimes people are fighting battles that we know nothing about. What does it cost us to be kind? Love that. And like earlier on to the dinosaurs, there's these like tiny dinosaurs that live in like the greenhouse room, sunroom area. Love that. Like I had tweeted a quote too, just because it was so cute. Just about her, like she can do anything she wants. So essentially, let's catch you up. Stella's father figure, guardian, found her somewhere in the woods, essentially, or in the wilderness, icy area. So, but she's lived with him since she was about 2, probably, and they're not quite sure. He is part of this Polar Bear Explorers Club and is about to go on an expedition. Girls are not allowed in this club, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, she gets to go in. So right now, they're just starting their journey to actually do, like, their quest. But I'm loving it. It's pretty funny. I love any story with, like, weird random characters in it. And, yeah. So, just giving you a catch up. And Cullen's in the bath. He's got an ear infection, so at least we have some medicine for that. But it's going to be a stay-at-home day today, and hopefully it'll warm up a little bit this weekend so we can go see the ice castle, because that would be cool. But anyway, yeah, check in with you guys later. Hey, just checking in to wrap up the Polarathon vlog. I ended up finishing these 3. So, loved the Polar Bear Explorer Club. Gave this 5 stars with the caw pile method. Winterwood got 4 stars, and the Bear and the Nightingale also got 4 stars. Honestly, I think if my week had been different, this would have gotten 5, but just the way the week went and life went, it definitely, I didn't get as into it as I think I wanted to. I do think I want to see how the series continues, because I really liked the main character. She was amazing. Definitely going to read the other 2 of this. Super funny. Loved the random characters. Like, just the carnivorous cabbages and the pygmy dinosaurs. Like, loved it all so much. So yeah, I just got finished up with yoga, and I think it made the week end up well. Like, there was a lot of good wisdom in yoga today, and just knowing that, you know, just roll through your transition, slowly go through it, know you're in control, find your focal point and focus on that instead of like what could be around you that's affecting you. The example was like, if you're doing like the tree pose and you're watching somebody in front of you that's all wiggly and not in control, that makes you like empathetic or gives you the vibes that you are then not in control. But if you pick your spot on the floor and watch that and focus on yourself, then you can stay in control. And so taking that into my work life, like even if people around me are negative or out of control with the changes, I have my focal point. I am focusing on the positive and what's important to me, and that will help ease my transition into this new role. So anyway, definitely an interesting week. I'm really glad I had you guys to talk to this week, because I feel like there's a lot going on, but definitely recommend all 3 of these. I didn't get to the Golden Compass or the Eye of the North. They probably will come around, but I honestly don't think I'm in the mood for them right now. So I'm going to focus this coming week on maybe some good nonfictions to pump me up, give me positive vibes, and then next week is the cruise. So with that, I'm doing a lot of like thrillery easy reads, which that video will be going up in a couple days. So anyway, thanks for joining me this week. I would love it if you subscribe, stick around, give me a like if you like my vlogs, and we will chat again soon. Peace out.